Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Link continues to move in this correction. Don't think the correction is finished yet. It gets a bit of a higher B wave there in the white scenario. So obviously we talked about this ongoing wave 4 correction here. Wave 3 probably topped around the 12th of November. And then this is now forming this WXY structure to the downside, targeting probably sort of this trend line eventually when the wave 4 finishes. That's at least what I'm watching for. So looking at this again, wave 4s can be complex. It appears that we're forming a WXY in one scenario, and then the Y wave is made up of an A, B, C structure. And this B wave seems like a flat structure. So just to explain, looks a bit like A wave and then here the B, yeah, A, B, C, and B, and then down in wave C eventually. Very much in line with what Bitcoin is doing right now. Of course, there are differences, but the overall pattern seems to be what Bitcoin is following here, with currently a B wave rally and then possibly down in wave C. Where or, you know, that's the other possibility, or is forming this triangle. I added that today. I talked about it in yesterday's video, that if we push a little higher here, it also introduces the option of a triangle. And it does that because a triangle consists of 5 waves, A, B, C, D, E. It still takes the wave D to complete and the higher low in wave E, and then the triangle could be technically complete. So I just want to emphasize this as an option in case we continue to make lower highs and higher lows. And in this scenario, the D wave, I added an ideal target range for the D wave that you can watch out for, and that starts at $15.21, even though that's a textbook target, the 38.2 extension of the B wave. Yeah, so you take the B wave length and then you project it out from the low of the C wave, and that gives you these targets. But the 38.2 extension is very, very weak for a C wave for a D wave of a triangle. So I typically rather would like to see the price get close at least to the 61.8 extension at 1630, maybe even sometimes to the 78.6, but that would be quite a strong D wave, but valid. But ultimately, yeah, this is not an absolute rule. It's more like what looks best, and the right look is important for consolidations as well and for triangles. So I'm looking at this like potentially a D wave. It really depends on what happens next. I think the next move down is going to tell us a lot about how Link is moving, because if the next move down is an impulse, then it's likely going to be the C wave down. So if we see impulsive price behavior, a sharp move down or something like that, and especially if it takes out the low of the C wave and that trend line here, but important is the low of the C wave. So if we take out $13.61, it likely is coming down in the C wave. If, however, the move down is choppy, slow, corrective, and we're forming a higher low, maybe even respect the trend line here, then yeah, then I will entertain the idea more that it's a triangle. And then if we see a first, let's say, small impulse to the upside, that could be it. And we could move finally in wave 5 to the upside, because the triangle is basically a potential wave 4. So the wave 4 either unfolds as a WXY structure or as a triangle, both valid options. And as I said, if it forms as triangle, then the next move up in wave 5 should take us roughly to $21 plus. Yeah, ideally even a little higher, but $21 is what I would like to see. Bear in mind, on the way up, there will be $18.40, $18.50 as resistance. This is a structural resistance level that's here. Again, it's not only one level. It's sort of around, starts around $18.30, $18.40, and actually goes all the way up to around about, yeah, $20 here. But this is sort of the first key level, and therefore I just mention it. But really, if this is a wave 5, to have a reliable fifth wave, I'd like to see at least $21. Before then, the price could come back, pull back in a wave 2. That can be shallow, yeah, but typically they are noticeable. And this could then be a breakout setup. So 5 waves up in wave 1, and then basically a pullback in wave 2, right? Ready for the third wave rally in a very aggressive form afterwards. So that should give you a lot of levels to watch. Bear in mind, I didn't mention support, but the support area is obviously on the chart. Talked about it in previous videos, between $12.88 and $9.75. As long as this level is holding, or this range, there is a good outlook for a fifth wave to the upside. That's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.